What's up, y'all, and welcome to episode 350 of the Ted Jones World Podcast. Coming up in August, that will be the 4-year anniversary of the pod. It's been freaking lit. If you guys have ever listened to an episode, or if this is your first episode, hello! Or if you've listened in the past, thanks so much. Guys, a lot going on in the world today. If you know me, you know that we live in NYC, and it's a freaking barbecue outside. Okay, they must be cooking vegan hot dogs somewhere because it's burning. All right, but we're still out there. I still have been running in this weather. Is that bad? I don't know. I find it funny when some people are double masked up. And the only reason that they're so focused on why this weather is so bad is because the news is freaking blasting it at them. Some humans don't focus on all aspects of health, or they just focus on one particular thing. You guys know what I mean? Okay, sports news. This past week, golf and soccer making some noise, stirring up some freaking drama. For those of you who don't know, the PGA Tour and the LIV Golf Tour combined, and now it looks like all the tournaments are going to encompass LIV Golf and the PGA Tour. For those people like Tiger Woods who turned down $800 million like 3 months ago, he's looking back and being like, well, couldn't I have accepted that $800 million and gotten away with it? There was a big uproar about 3 months ago when LIV Golf came in and tried to buy all these players, and Phil Mickelson was like a pretty big reason that I think this merger happened. He was a big star in the middle of it, and he was like the guy who was getting paid the most money from LIV. He took $200 million. So I don't know. Golf is going to be interesting. It's getting bigger in the United States too. Pickleball and freaking golf. But soccer, you guys see this news? Messi decides to go to Inter Miami. He turned down a 3-year, $1.6 million deal from the Saudis to go play over there. But if we look at his deal here, he's going to be making money off of Apple subscriptions in the United States, jersey sales, and when I say Apple subscriptions, I mean a TV percentage. So anybody that buys the soccer package on Apple TV, he's going to get some money from it. The Inter Miami Instagram gained 4 million followers. This guy's going to be bringing in the guap either way. He doesn't need to sell out and take that money from Saudi Arabia. It's pretty crazy. We'll see what happens with him. But I mean, taking money from the Saudis, is this going to start to happen in all sports? Are we going to see this in basketball? They start their own basketball league. They get players like Carmelo going over there. I'm not saying that Carmelo would take Saudi money, but I mean, he would draw a crowd. Just recently retired. They just get recently retired vets over there, start paying them cash money. We'll see. I don't know, but money talks, guys. And when you're dealing with the Saudis, they got trillies, not even billies. You know what I'm saying? Trillions of dollars. So are wildfires going to be a thing? Is this something that we have to worry about? Apparently, it's only the beginning of the wildfire season in Canada. Canada, you're jamming us up. I also thought that there was a border between Canada and the U.S. Like, wow. How's the smoke supposed to get over the border to the United States? Obviously, guys, there's not an actual border there. You know, like a 1,000-foot wall that would cover the smoke. But anyway, not funny. Some of the worst weather in the world yesterday, or I think actually, yes, it was the worst weather in the world yesterday, Thursday, Syracuse at 363 freaking parts per whatever it's even called. I didn't even know that this was a thing. Paying attention to the weather like that. And now you know between 0 and 50 is healthy air. And anything between 200 and 300 is very unhealthy. And anything over 300 is hazardous. And apparently if it gets up to 500, you're just straight in the fire. It's wild, though, how parts of Boston aren't getting hit. And it just seems like it's in the New York, popping up right here, Ted Jones. It just seems like Pennsylvania, New York, and New Jersey's getting the brunt of it. Heat versus Nuggets. Who do you guys got? This guy, Nikola Jokic, I really hadn't heard of him until the finals. And this guy's a massive 7-footer from Serbia, big white guy. It just seems like he's so out of control of his body, but the way he maintains balance and he can just do things that a lot of other people are not doing. He reminds me of a guy like Daniil Medvedev. If you guys want to compare basketball stars and tennis stars, because they do compare Jokic, since he's from Serbia, with the Joker, Novak Djokovic, who we'll see. Is he going to take the title? As I'm recording this, it hasn't been decided yet, but we'll see if I'm right. I think Novak Djokovic will probably take the French Open title. You guys know what I'm saying? A lot of freaking sports in the news. Just a few months ago, the PGA Tour was shunning Live Golf and being like, oh, well, if you play for Live Golf, you're ruining your legacy on the PGA Tour. And now, cut forward 90 days, they're partners. And they're saying, oh, well, it makes sense because these amount of players are playing. No, you guys flipped the script. And none of the PGA Tour's members, none of the people playing on the PGA Tour even knew that this was going to happen. So you have a handful, multiple people who are turning down tens of hundreds of millions of dollars. And then 3 months later, everything's connected. Tiger could have taken that 800 mil. It's ridiculous. Star of the week, though, Leo Messi. Getting in there and getting those percentage points, because that's how you really make the money. You know what I mean? Forget that first paycheck. Take some percentage points. You guys hear about this artist, David Cho, who did a mural in the Facebook office in like 2008, and they offered him $60,000 for the painting. And instead, he took some stock, and it's worth over like $250 million. Crazy situation. So if you believe in a company, take equity in it. Shout out David Beckham for purchasing Inter Miami a few years ago for $25 million, and now it's valued at close to $1 billion. It's all about that equity. You guys might ask me, Ted, what are your thoughts these past 350 episodes here on the podcast? Well, at the moment, I don't know. I don't have so many thoughts. I have enjoyed coming on here spewing whatever's on the top of my head, teeth in the tongue, tip of the lips. Mostly current news, how my life's going. Growing a little bit of a beard here. I don't know, maybe I'll keep it for summer of the beard. The news naturally suggesting that we wear masks, and I miss Fauci, speaking of masks, wearing those N95 masks. But also, while you guys are wearing the masks, if you're double masked up, I don't expect to see you going into McDonald's. Here, take this pill. Oh yeah, it's on the news. Let me go ask my doctor. Is this pill good? Oh, I guess there's a kickback for the doctor if I take the pill. Are you even thinking about that? We need to get back into natural medicine, all right? We got jammed up with the vid-19, listening to everything. People lost their business. I don't want to say anything too controversial because I have had an episode taken down off of YouTube. If you guys are interested in listening to that episode, it was 212, I believe, with James Lowe. We talked about status of the economic environment, which was like a year and a half ago. And then 6 months after I posted it, it got taken down because of misinformation. But I'll tell you some good information. Try and eat healthier. Try and exercise more. And try and eat only whole type foods. Right? I think that's a good bit there. People may say, oh, well, Ted, you eat Beyond Burgers. You eat Impossible Burgers. That shit has a lot of sodium. All right. Whatever. I'm not eating it all the time. I'm eating mostly whole foods. Chickpeas, avocado in a can with some hot sauce, of course, guys. But I think we can all do better on our health. I really do believe that. Going outside, getting some D in you, vitamin D, that is. Maybe playing some tennis. Hey, even getting on those courts, playing some pickleball, even though it's so goddamn loud. You get out there, take some steps, man. I think we're realizing as a society that the goal of big corporations is to make money. Huh? The goal of big corporations is to make money. So when they're blasting this bad air quality on the TV, every single news station, people are going to watch it more, right? People are going to be more invested in what's going on. That was like me yesterday. Every 2 hours, I was checking the air quality. Why? Because it was the hot topic of the day. You put videos of factory farms up there, chicken coops. You'll see that our food is not so clean. It's pretty much torture eating animals. Now, this isn't a pod for you to go vegan, but if you're going to go vegan after listening to this, these wildfires are because we are mistreating the environment. Now, this was 10 Minutes with Ted Jones. As you guys are listening to this, it's a lovely Monday. I want you to have a great week. You guys have any suggestions, comments, concerns? You hit me up, tedjonesworld@gmail.com. We have the 4th annual Ted Jones World Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest at the Moxie Hotel Williamsburg. We're still looking for a few competitors. 10 minutes, all you can eat. The winner of the contest gets a $100 prize plus a $500 check to a charity of their choice. It's going to be amazing. It is a free event. So anybody listening to this can just show up on that day, make a reservation, hit the link in this YouTube video, Spotify, Amazon Prime, freaking Apple Podcasts, or wherever you guys are listening to this. Click that link, make a reservation, and we'll love to see you there, right? Thanks so much. This was 10 Minutes with Ted Jones. We'll see you guys soon. Peace. Or maybe 11. Goodbye.